What if the most beautiful country you've never visited was also a dreamy escape won't break your budget? Where snow-dusted Alps meet turquoise seas. Where ancient castles perch above cobblestone towns. And where warm smiles greet you at every turn. This is Albania, a country long overlooked, now quietly becoming one of the most enchanting and affordable destinations on Earth. Forget what you thought you knew. This is not the Europe of glossy brochures. This is raw, real, and radiant. Let us take you on a journey into the soul of a land where tradition and nature still hold hands. And where every path feels like a story waiting to be told. If this awakens your curiosity, don't forget to subscribe. Your next adventure may start with just one click. First, venture to Theth. Hidden deep in the Albanian Alps, Theth feels like a world locked in time. Towering peaks cradle the village, and rivers run crystal clear with glacier melt. Stone homes with wooden roofs line narrow lanes where life moves with a whisper, not a shout. Hike through the dramatic Brunus Canyon or stand in awe at the iconic Lock-In Tower. Once used to shelter those caught in centuries-old blood feuds. Evenings here are marked by the scent of hearth fire and the hum of distant cowbells. Theth is raw beauty, a place where silence speaks and every sunrise feels sacred. In Theth, the mountains aren't just a backdrop, they're guardians. Then, journey to Gjirokastër, this UNESCO World Heritage City. Rises in grey stone layers across a hillside, guarded by a mighty Ottoman-era fortress. Known as the City of Stone, Gjirokastër echoes with the footsteps of poets and rebels. Wander its ancient bazaar, where craftsmen hammer copper by hand. Or climb through the quiet courtyards of centuries-old homes. Inside the grand Zakat house, generations of stories still hang in the air like suspended time. The air smells of time and history. And at sunset, the whole city glows as if lit from within, a slow exhale of centuries past. Next, set your sights on Berat, often called the City of 1,000 Windows. Berat is poetry in white stone. Its hillside homes seem to gaze out in unison across the Osum River. Explore the Kalaja fortress, still inhabited today, and hear whispers of Byzantine chants in tiny chapels with frescoes that have outlasted empires. Visit Onufri's church, where icons still gleam beneath the candlelight. As dusk falls, the river mirrors the city's soft lights, a perfect harmony of reflection and reality. Here, time doesn't stop. It settles into your bones. Now, head toward Dhërmi. Tucked along the Ionian coast, Dhërmi is where mountains kiss the sea. The village clings to the cliffs above beaches so blue they feel imagined. Olive groves stretch across the hills, and the scent of salt and citrus floats on the breeze. Wander through whitewashed alleys to forgotten chapels. Then descend to the hidden beach at Dry Maids, where the only sound is the soft rhythm of the tide. By night, hear folk songs drift from tavernas under the stars. Dhërmi isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to feel alive. Let's not miss Kruja. Kruja is more than a town, it's a legend. Once home to Albania's national hero, Skanderbeg, its castle still watches proudly from above. Within the stone walls, the old bazaar comes alive with handmade rugs, silverwork, and strong mountain coffee. Each step along the cobbled paths feels like a step into memory. As the call to prayer rises from the minaret and the wind rustles the flags above the citadel, you'll feel the heartbeat of Albania's defiant spirit echo through time. Make your way to the Albanian Riviera. Stretching from Vlorë to Saranda, the Riviera is a coastal dream. Winding roads reveal secret beaches, quiet bays, and charming villages like Himare and Borș. The waters here are sapphire clear, the food fresh and simple, and the vibe unhurried. Watch fishermen mend their nets at dawn, or float in warm, calm waters as the sun slips behind rugged cliffs. This is the Mediterranean as it once was, wild, welcoming, and wonderfully alive. Don't overlook Korçë. Often called Albania's cultural capital, Korçë is known for its intellectual roots and romantic charm. Its cobbled streets wind past French-style villas and cozy cafes where accordion music drifts through the air. Visit the National Museum of Medieval Art, or sip the city's famed beer under lantern-lit trees. Stroll through the old market, alive with aromas of spices and stories. In Korçë, it's not about rushing, it's about remembering what slowness feels like. Seek the soul of Shkodër, nestled beside the largest lake in the Balkans. Shkodër is a city of artists, cyclists, and lakeside serenity. Rozafa Castle looms high above, a place of legends and sweeping views. Down below, life flows to a gentle rhythm. Families stroll beneath plane trees, and boats glide across mirror-still water. Museums here preserve the memory of resistance and expression. Shkodër invites you to look inward, to listen more closely, and to savor the quiet pulse of tradition. And finally, discover Lyn on the far eastern edge of the country. Where Lake Ohrid stretches into the horizon, lies Lyn, a tiny village with timeless beauty. Mosaic floors from ancient churches still remain, and fishermen cast lines from quiet stone docks. The wind carries only birdsong and distant church bells. Here, every sunrise over the lake feels like a secret, a moment gifted to those willing to rise early and sit in stillness. Lyn is where Albania whispers, where every ripple is a reflection of grace. Albania isn't just a destination, it's a feeling, a land of wild mountains and wild hearts. Where stories echo through valleys and kindness lives in every hello. Where beauty is not behind velvet ropes or tour buses, but found in the smile of a shepherd, the rhythm of a river, the silence between peaks. It's affordable, yes, but its real richness lies in its soul. If this journey moved you, don't just watch, wander. Let your next steps be guided by wonder. Subscribe and join us as we seek the places that still feel real, that still feel sacred. The world is waiting, and Albania just opened the door.